This is the instructional video for assignment 5.3, Raffle Ticket. As you can see on the left, the raffle ticket is constructed using hanging indent paragraphs, 3 of them. There's a little bit of superscript in here, some bold text. It's justified paragraphs as well. For the top section you'll find relatively simple. The bottom section is made using tabs. This is a form for a user to fill in. And the tabs shown here, let's just go across this top line here. You have the name typed in, and then you have a dot leader tab leading to this tab, this position here at 2 inches on the ruler. And then you tab over with an underline leader to 3.5 inches on the ruler. And then you tab over to type in the phone number. Dot leader tab here at 5 on the ruler. And underline leader tab here out to 6. Now on your instruction sheet you'll see this image here where I'm moving the insertion point, and that shows you the location of all the tabs. They're all left tabs. Some of them are dot leader, some of them underline leaders, some of them no leader at all. And so this is our source file that we use to create it. So let's go ahead and do that. We can see that here everything starts at 1 inch. So let's see if there are any other instructions we should be aware of. Text is either 18 point or 10 point. That's an important thing to read. So let's take everything in here and make sure it's 10 point. Yes, it is. So if it's either 18 point or 10 point, this must be 18 because it's bigger. That's bold. Let's highlight everything and let's move everything over to 1 inch. That's for starters. Secondly, we see that it starts at 1 inch, it comes out to 6 inches. Here we're at 6 inches, so let's justify everything as well. Hanging indent goes to 2 inches, so let's highlight these 3 paragraphs and bring the hanging indent out to 2 inches. And we can see as well that we should be tabbing this text over to leave a space. First prize, second prize, third prize. And we've got the superscripts to add in here. Control D gives us our font window, and we can add in a superscript. Say OK. And now is a good time to use our redo command, which is Control Y. And that saves us from having to go through the menu. Control Y again. There we go. And some of this text is supposed to be in bold, so we'll just highlight the part that's supposed to be in bold and use Control B to make it bold. There we go. So there's the top part. That was straightforward. Now we're just going to move down a few spaces to put in the fill-in section. So in this section we're going to put in tabs. We're going to build this one row at a time because each of these rows has the same tab setting. So if we can set the tabs correctly, then we just simply put in the first row, hit enter, and the next row will have the same tab settings. So the first thing I'll do is I'll move this back. I'm going to move the hanging indent back because the hanging indent is not applicable to this section. So name, hit the tab key, and I was supposed to have a dot leader tab right there at 2. So I'm going to put that one in at 2, another one in at 3.5, another one in, looks like 3 3/4, and another one in at 5. And it's going to be tough to get this one in here at 6. If I click here, nothing happens. So I'm going to move it and put it there, and then I'm going to slide it on top. And that's going to work. So now let's set these tabs up before we do anything else. Let's set them up with the correct leaders. I'll double click on any one of them. And remember the one at 2 was going to have dot leader. Let's set that one. The one at 3.5 was going to be an underline leader. Set that one. The one at 5 is a dot leader. Set. And the one at 6 is an underline leader. So, having set that, that one that we had already typed in shows up already. So I hit the tab key, type in the word phone number. Hit the tab key, hit the tab key. So that gives me my first line. Hit enter. Address. Actually, I'll put an empty line in there. because it needs to be spaced out. I could double space it as well, but I'll just go with the empty paragraph. So I hit a few tabs, and then postal code, and tab twice. Now, this last line, if I hit the tab, and tab, and tab, and type in homeroom, it seems to work, except it leaves us this dot leader here. And all we need to do to fix that is change the tab on this line, on this paragraph. So as long as my insertion point is blinking in that paragraph, if I double click on the tab, I'll only be making changes to the tab settings on that third paragraph, this line down here. So the tab at 2, I want to have no leader. We set that, say OK, and look, it's all done. So good luck with yours.